Obviously, I'm dressed in my workout clothes today, and one of the reasons I came and started here with Coach Altaf was because I really wanted to get back into shape. I saw myself on camera, ironically, and didn't like what I saw. I saw that I had let myself go, and I really just wanted to take that commitment, make it, honor it, and really follow through with it. So one of the other reasons I'm here is the approach that Coach takes is a mind, body, and soul, and I believe that's important to recalibrating your lifestyle so that you can get fit both mentally, physically, and spiritually. We're here in Fairless Hills at 10th Round Boxing, and we're talking today with Coach Altaf about our fitness and training. He is my trainer, and he's going to give you a little insight on how we got started.
Hello, thank you, Silica. Basically, I work out of 10th Round, and I like to discuss our journey together, Silica and I. Silica had given me a call that she wanted to start this fitness journey of hers. And the first thing we did, we just had a conversation about her commitment to the program. I believe the first thing she should do is to have a mental commitment for herself, her family, and the purpose that she's doing this. I mean, basically her goals is to be more toned, some weight loss, body fat, and we discussed also if there's anything medically that I should be knowing about, physically, emotionally, and also any prescription that she might be taking that can affect our training. The training basically, it's not only in the gym, it's lifestyle. It should be in and outside of the gym.
When we started training, we spoke specifically about 3 things that are kind of the major components about fitness and how to get started and to have the most successful outcome. And they were sleep, nutrition, and training. Can you talk a little bit about each of those?
Okay, sure. Basically, your sleep has a lot to do with your training, your physical being emotional. And the greatest spike you have in your testosterone and growth hormone comes with a good night's sleep. Usually, if you don't have a good night's sleep, forget about your nutritional habit. That'll go out the door. You'll just try to get some carbs and some sugar just to keep you up. And nutrition is important. My belief is that you should have a good breakfast. You should eat like a king or a queen in the morning, and like you're poor. You don't have any money at night. And if you, like Silica, if you want weight loss, you should be staying away from the carbs and the sugar. Hydration is important, so I ask her to drink probably 8 ounces of water every 3 hours. One of the most important meal to me is the post-workout meal, because your muscle is screaming for some nutrients. And I believe, one of the analogy I have for a lot of the clients, I say, do you want to be a grape or a raisin? So you got to feed your muscle.
We initially talked about our goals in the beginning, but one of the first things you had me do was a fitness test. Can you talk to everyone more about what that was and why you did that?
Yeah, basically, before you design any program, you need to know, what the client's fitness ability or, any challenges that she or he might have. So the fit test comprised of the muscle endurance, flexibility, your strength. So it's upper and lower body, which we went through. Some sample things, we do push-ups, like pull-ups, some toe touches, some endurance work for the abs, just a sampling of what we're doing. Also, what's important to me is your heart rate. I can see when you're working out, but I can't see your heart. So another thing that we do, I try to capture your target heart rate and also your recovery heart rate to see how fast you're recovering. It'll tell me your fitness level. And usually, if I see something is not right there, I will tell you to go see your doctor, before we train. The calculation with that, basically, Silica would take her resting heart rate first thing when she wakes up. From that, I can calculate what her target heart rate might be.
And we have my little heart rate monitor here right now, and because I'm on camera, it's starting to go up. Let's see what we're at right now. 104, 101. So this basically tells Coach where I am, like he said, with my workout and what my target heart rate is. And I think for me, it's also a good gauge to see my progress, because oftentimes you're seeing sweat and you're working out, but you're not necessarily seeing how your body is responding to those workouts. So I think it's also a good gauge. And the bonus with this is I can upload my information later on the computer and really keep track of my progress.
Yeah, basically one of the things, beside the weight loss and the body fat and the toning, I think reserve capacity is probably the most important thing. It's quality of life. You want to live a long, good life. And reserve capacity is basically, the power of your lungs and your heart, strengthening your heart. And our training is based on that. It's high intensity training.
More energy, a better quality lifestyle, and weight loss. These are my goals, but it's important to remember every journey begins with a single step. This is the beginning of mine. I'm Silica Khan with Levittown Patch.